Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Indie.XSplit Showcase. That's right, every now and again, randomly noise will come out of these speakers. I'm very sorry, because every time I do this, people go, where? What? What the? I thought there was just a guy sitting on a couch with another guy, just for no apparent reason, with lights on them.
Luis?
That's right. Yeah, we're talking. Yeah, he's here. Yeah, he's having a good time. He's loving it. He's doing a guy called John Marshall's job at the moment, and I don't know how well he's holding up. John Marshall was a bag of nerves. Everyone knows John. If you've watched any of our streams at the conventions, you know John. He's the really tall guy. He's really angry and tall and angry. He's probably watching at home. How you doing, John? Everyone's laughing at you. Not really. They love you.
With you.
They're your best friend. Laughing with you. Yeah, how you doing? We got Jason here. How you doing, man?
Doing all right, man.
You're back.
This is crazier than South.
Yes.
So hashtag PAX South, never forget.
Yeah. Never forget the times we were relaxed and having like a fun, not crazy time.
This is crazy, man.
It's all those big developers. They turn up and suddenly it's like, oh, let's all go crazy. It's
right.
Like, you should have been at South, man. We were all chill. You weren't there. Now you're all bringing your crazy vibe. Everyone's happy, though. That's the nice thing.
Yeah.
It's just so many people.
There's so much to do.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, Capcom's here.
Yeah.
Is that a Konami booth?
It sure is, my friend.
Is it?
Yeah.
What are they
Is it
even
not?
showing?
I'm getting a head shake. What are they? Oh, no, it's not Konami, is it? What is it? What is it?
Kobe.
He doesn't know, but he knows it's not Konami. Good point. Yeah. What would they even be showing at this stage? So like,
exactly.
Do you guys like Metal Gear Solid 5? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. I noticed your watch, so don't worry. You got Snake on there.
Exactly. It's all about Snake.
Anyway, we're back, and we're going to be having a look at Duel Hand Disaster Tracker.
Yep.
We were looking at it last time, but you were telling me you got some new stuff in the game.
So there's a lot that's changed since the South build.
Briefly, I just realized maybe everyone didn't watch the thing at PAX South.
Right.
What's the game? Let them know.
So a Duel Hand Disaster Tracker is a twin-stick shooter where you're controlling two ships simultaneously.
Yes.
What you want to do is you want to get the highest score possible, like any score-based game. The only thing is the only way to keep your score is to leave the level of your own discretion. So you can't just play till death. If you play till death, your score is 0.
That's it.
Yeah, so I did change a bunch of stuff in terms of like the balance and how to keep people moving. So let me go ahead and just jump right in.
Cool.
I did also add in a new feature, which I want to show off here soon. I'll have you take control of that there, Chris.
Okay.
But for now, yeah, we'll go ahead and start the mission. So this is actually something I added from South. Every new run that you do, you'll have to wager part of your previous score. So it becomes a bonus.
Nice. So however high your score was last time, you can wager a bit of that to maybe get an even better score.
Yes.
Or lose some of your high score.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, every time you start a new run, if your score is not higher than the wager, you basically lose the wager, but you also lose whatever your previous score was.
Amazing.
So your position in the leaderboard is always going to be reflective of what your decision was.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah, for now there's no score, so we'll go ahead and just choose whatever.
You're good.
Yeah. So left stick, left ship, right stick, right ship.
Cool.
You want to go ahead and just basically destroy.
I remember this just completely destroying my brain last time we did it.
Yep.
Because I seemingly can only focus on one thing.
Yeah, I mean, everyone focuses on different things depending on, what grabs your attention the most. But on the left side, you obviously don't want to shoot those. Capture cells, they'll give you negative points. So I do want to penalize you for not paying attention.
That you're a nice man like that. I saw that from the very beginning. I was like, yeah. He's a kind
gentleman. So yeah, on the right side, you're basically recovering these resources. These resources are helping you multiply the points that you're getting on the left side.
Okay.
So the enemies, you don't take damage on the left side. You basically just want to destroy them so that they don't show up on the right side. Now that I have a multiplier active, I do have damage resistance on the right ship. So that lets me move around a lot more carelessly. And I can just kind of start chaining it by destroying enemies over here on the left. So if you notice down at the bottom under your health bar, you have a P and an M. That's your parts and your material inventory.
Okay.
That lets you know how many of your resources you have in stock. So I should actually be focusing on getting
Yet again,
parts.
I'm holding a controller, but I'm going to put it down just to really make the point
Yeah.
that he's doing both screens.
Exactly.
He's playing both 2 games at the same time, essentially.
It's awesome because like when people walk by the booth, you know, they see the split screen thing and they wonder, oh, like these 2 people are playing against each other or something, and then I mention, you know, no, that person is actually playing both screens at the same time. So let's see. Let me focus on getting these parts. You don't want to shoot that. So the parts will help you unlock your defenses on the right side. So if you notice up on the top, it says online, offline.
Yeah.
So those are your defenses for your recovery ship. The recovery ship has basically a BFP, which will clear out the screen if you're being bombarded by enemies. What's not in this build in particular that the BFP is useful for is, what is it? Heat-seeking fireballs. So the fireballs will actually, you know, seek your ship.
Ah.
Yeah. So for now...
Okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, man.
There are a lot of people that, I tell you, man, even in South, people impress me with their dedication to competition. They'll see their friend doing really well, and they do really crappy, and then they just start that competition with each other, you know? Yeah.
That's not how it's going to be.
Exactly. So let's see. Let me actually focus on the parts. Up here. So I've unlocked also the scatter shot, which is kind of like a crowd control type weapon.
Nice.
Okay. So now that I have 4 parts in my inventory, I will show you what happens when you leave the level. Let me actually get some material because my score is multiplied. My score on the left is multiplied by how much material I have in my inventory. So I sacrificed it to refuel. We'll go ahead and leave with this. So you hold up on the D-pad and triangle. Now my score is how much destruction I cause on the left side, multiplied by my material. I don't have a wager, obviously, because I didn't have a score yet.
Yeah.
So now it's 19,440. So that's my score on the leaderboard. My position would be, if no one else has played, my position would be number 1.
You're number 1. Yeah,
so this is where it gets interesting. You're like, I can do better.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and hit square. So now, this is my wager. That was my previous score. My position on the leaderboard was 19,440, whatever my rank was. I can wager 25, 50, or 100%. Let's go ahead and do whole hog, man. Let's do 100%.
You're going 100%?
Yeah.
You're putting your entire score on the line.
Yep.
You're that confident that you can best that
We'll
score.
see, man.
All right.
So yeah, now on the left side, you notice up on the top by the score, I have a wager. So that wager is I have to reach that score before I earn it as a bonus. I can leave. I can leave without reaching it, but my new score obviously, well, actually, it might even be higher than that if I have more material in my inventory. But it's all about management.
So right now, for anyone that's watching, this guy's playing both screens. Just to let you know, the left and the right, playing 2-player. It's a single player. And beyond that, he's got a wager against his own high score that he can beat his own high score. And if he doesn't beat his own high score, he completely loses his high score.
Right. So what?
So, you know, not much at stake. Basically.
What actually helps with this is, you know, so people do kind of freak out. They're like, oh my god, how do I even get to that score? That's a lot. So basically what you want to do is you want to keep your multiplier active, which is every time you get a material, you'll notice down underneath your health bar, you have a 1, 2, and a 3. What that's doing is it's letting you know the status of your multiplier. So once I get this one, I have 2. I know I only need 1 more to activate my multiplier. And again, once my multiplier is active, I do have damage resistance. Yeah, so now I can kind of just carelessly move on the on the right, and start chaining it on the left side. So let's refuel. Also, you refuel your left ship by sacrificing the material that's basically your multiplier at the end. So you want to have that balance of, you know, do I sacrifice? Do I stay with it? What do I do? Let's see. I want to also try and see if in this one run, I can get all my power-ups on the left side.
You got this. Yeah. If anyone can do it, you
can
do it. I believe.
I actually show people on the show floor basically what the highest score is, which is myself. I mean, I've worked on this game for a while, so
surprisingly, you're reasonably good at it.
Yeah, the highest score is 73 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
played this for long at 73 million. Is that using? Oh no, wages are kind of new as well. So that's
Yes.
that's not even built with the wages system.
So I honestly don't remember how I got that score. I just remember getting it. But yeah, I'm sure a wager played a big part in it.
I don't remember just opening up a window, typing 73 million, and being like, "Yep,
Right.
I got that. That was me."
All right, come on. Oh. So yeah, those enemies that are spawning on the right side, those trackers there with the red lights, they're the ones that are spawning that I'm letting pass me on the left side. So material does have a decay rate also, so you want to make sure. Yeah, there's a white circle around it. Parts are permanent so long as you're picking them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not doing bad. You're not doing bad. I mean, you know, we're about to hit 7,000. We've got to get to 19,000.
Right.
But you got those multipliers building up. That's going to start building things up.
Exactly. Also, you know, you can't repair the right ship, so that's intentional because what that lets you do is it kind of like incentivizes you to stay in the game if your health is really low. So that you're not just kind of like, oh man, my health is low, let me just restart. You're actually, it's more beneficial for you to just stay in the game and use the low health to your advantage. This is actually a bug. Yeah, it's not supposed to spawn that close to the disaster score.
Okay.
That's game development for you right there, man.
It's not finished yet.
Nope.
Give it time.
Yeah, so that's actually something I can actually talk about now, Chris, that, for example, at South, I was a little cagey on, but yeah I just announced on the PlayStation blog back at GDC that this is coming to PlayStation 4 and PS Vita.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
I was trying to get something like.
Right. Yeah.
But there's only so much you can say.
You gotta understand.
So it's coming to PS4 and Vita.
Yes. So
awesome, man.
So the thing with the Vita though is it's a little more optimization in terms of making sure shaders work. A lot of these fancy lighting effects are done with shaders, the illumination on the sprites and stuff. So that's gonna take a little time. So I'm not 100% sure if it's gonna be day and date. But I love my Vita,
man. I love the Vita as well. That's such a good little handheld.
Absolutely, man. And then Axiom Verge just came out, so yeah, that's awesome.
That game is awesome.
So on the right side, I did activate the awareness engine, which lets me pull on the right trigger. It gives me a better view of the area, which is actually super cool because just lets you kind of keep a wider view of the area there. Let me try and see if I can get this run.
You can get it, man.
Yeah.
Now, you were talking about a new feature.
Yes.
It's in this game. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, sure.
Can it be implemented right now?
Sure, if you want to. Let's go ahead and do that.
I don't want the people to miss it, you know.
No, of course. So what it is it's basically from the beginning I wanted to design this game around Twitch integration. So if people are watching you play the game, they can hashtag your game. So for example,
so say you're streaming on some wonderful platform such as XSplit.
Yes.
And you happen to want audience interaction. You can do that.
Yes. So what they'll do is right now this is an early preview of this mode. So Chris has the second controller, which I basically programmed to do the functions. What you'll want to do, Chris, is go ahead and hold the left trigger.
Okay.
So what this is doing is it's inverting my controls. So now left is right and right is left on the assault side, which is on the left. Yeah. So go ahead and hold the right trigger now.
Boom.
Now I'm inverted on the right side.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So yeah, you can let go, activate it, do it at your will.
Oh, so you can like...
Yeah. So actually, this is the final version of that. Go ahead and this is going to be hashtag cross-eyed. Go ahead and hold the triangle button.
Oh no!
Yeah, so that flips my screens.
Oh man, that's awesome.
But yeah, my left stick is still my right stick. My right stick.
And I can still do this.
Yes.
At the same time.
Yeah. I lost it all. So. Yeah.
I mean, I slightly blame me for that.
No, man, that's the name of the game. So that's kind of the thing that is optional. So it's not like something you have to do. It's only like a Twitch thing. You activate the mode, whatever. And all those modes are basically like on a timer.
Yeah.
So it's not like anyone can just hashtag the game and keep it. It's like you'll have a timer, which obviously this is a preview. It doesn't have it, but you'll have a timer that lets you know, holy crap, I have this much time to survive this, bombardment of whatever it is. At the same time, not everyone on the stream wants to be a DICK.
Yeah.
They want to help you out. So they can actually spawn material. They can refuel your ship. There's all sorts of stuff that I'm messing with right now, which is still like in the experimental stage.
Man.
but I really want to push that idea of someone's watching you play. You want to give them something to do.
Yeah.
You know, you want to make it a little more interesting for the people that are watching you play.
So streaming is kind of a big part of this game for you.
Yes, I want it to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't force that. Like, that's just going to be on the game
Well,
itself.
yeah, it will happen as it happens.
Right.
But I assume you see value in the people out there that are streaming the games.
Absolutely.
And stuff like that.
I mean, I do the same thing. I like watching people play games. I
Do that.
I like watching people play games, and I wish there was a little more interactivity with them, you know?
No, I completely agree. You are seeing like a few games that are coming out now that are having that sort of thing, and it's definitely nice to see. I mean, XSplit as a company are like a whole thing, streaming. Like that's the thing, and supporting indie developers, which is sort of what the indie.xsplit thing's all about. Trying to help developers get their own games out there and stuff like that. And yeah, the more interaction you can get with the audience you're building
with your
up,
community, exactly. Yeah.
that's what it's all about, man.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know if you guys are making a point of it, but the idea of how XSplit, you know, if you guys are an indie developer, you can, you know, have the XSplit license as part of being an indie developer. They're super awesome about that.
We don't like to brag about it, but, you know, we're just saying maybe if you're out there and you're making a game, you can get XSplit for free.
Yeah.
We want to encourage the indie community. That's kind of why we're here. Like, the reason we're here talking only to indie developers. We love indie games, and we want to help you guys out.
Yep.
That's part of our thing. But yeah, let me just, you know, I realize we're coming close to the end of our time, so we're going to deal with this, and then hey, like that. That's the element I like. That you can just be like, oh, like that, just like a second.
So it's awesome because I actually don't have this version built in right now. Jesus. But you can also flip it upside down, so instead of shooting up, I'll be shooting down. There's all sorts of stuff to do. There's all sorts of stuff to do.
There's more buttons on this controller.
Exactly. I'm kind of debating whether to include that as a local kind of mode, because, I mean, this is awesome.
This is really
love
fun.
that. Yeah.
Like, it's really nice just to be sat next to someone and be like, hey, what's up? No, it's cool. You're cool.
And it's even cooler, you know, when you totally survive that, you know, and it's
when you style it out, and someone's just like, what's up, man?
And it's like, that's nothing, man. It's no big thing.
It's nothing. All right, well, whatever, man. Cool.
Well, and then just so people know, in terms of, you know, when someone's watching you stream, it's not going to be that quick.
No.
But that is awesome to mess with.
You're using a system of hashtags and stuff like that. And it comes through like that, which is a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie. Twitch plays you.
Yeah.
Like that kind of thing. But yeah, this is so. Yeah, say the hashtag comes through, it comes in, and doop.
Yeah. So that's actually not supposed to happen. That's a bug. Yeah, you're actually not supposed to be able to switch when this is happening because that's not fair.
Bug revealed.
That's kind of like turning the screen black.
Yeah, it's just like,
know?
Hey man, good luck.
Yeah, it's like, what?
How you doing? How you doing there?
No.
Is that going well for you? Oh, no, it's not.
Yeah.
I can do that.
So basically what happened
fair.
there, I don't know if this has happened, there's so much to pay attention to, but what happens there is...
That could be the name of this game. There's so much to pay attention to.
Yeah. The left side basically ran out of fuel, so now I just need to find... it's actually more expensive for you to run out of fuel than it is to just kind of manage your fuel bar and know what your fuel bar is at.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't know how this comes across on a stream. Like, I play this is fun. I've had people who, like, for example, up at the booth, I told this one guy, he came up, he grabbed the controller, he's like, so what is this? I told him it's like a twin-stick shooter, you're controlling 2 ships at the same time. He said a bad word, walked away, and that was awesome.
Wow.
Like, I respect that dude. He's like, I can't handle this, man, I'm out of here. Like, he didn't even give it a shot.
Just a pure nope moment.
Yep.
Nope, I can't play that. I'm good.
It's all good, man.
That's too hard for me.
Oh, God. Yeah. It is super hard to do this and talk at the same time, but...
To be fair, man, you are kind of rocking the whole playing and talking at the same time.
Oh, well, thanks, man. Yeah.
You're doing it well.
Yeah, this is fun.
So,
this is fun.
Where can people find out more about the game?
So you can go to a duelhanddisaster.com. It is DUEL, which is a duel within your hands. That's the purpose.
Yes. Nice.
Also, AskAnEnemyStudios.com or Ask an Enemy on Twitter. If you're here at the show and you actually find this interesting, you can stop by booth 11089, which is pretty much up at the front of the office, up in the corner. Yeah, right next to the Twitch booth, actually.
Man, you got a pretty sweet spot.
Yeah, it's been good so far, man.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to talk with your people.
Absolutely.
Get ourselves over there, you know?
Yeah.
Have some words. Be like, we want to be up next to Twitch.
There you go.
We're on Twitch. Come on. Help us out. Yeah, see, you know, it'll be good. But yeah, so people can find you on Twitter and all that stuff. When are people going to be able to play the game? Because you're saying it's coming out on PS4, you're going to have it on Vita. When am I going to be holding this controller and doing this to my friends?
So yeah. So actually, I'm aiming for.
It's just
See
fun.
that's awesome, man. It's awesome.
It's really fun
awesome.
just to be like,
yeah.
How you doing there? You doing good?
Bam.
Any minute, any minute.
Yeah.
You keep playing, it's cool. Bam! Oh,
There you go.
I'm back, I'm cool.
So yeah, I'm aiming for fall of 2016. I do need to finalize all the Twitch stuff. I do need to finish. I'm kind of messing with bosses, like proper bosses. Which
so
is
you're putting bosses on top of this situation.
hell yeah! Like I love me some bosses, man. So that's definitely something I definitely want to mess with.
Awesome, man.
It might be one of those things where it'll be a patch. I won't. Obviously, I don't plan on charging people for that because it's something from the beginning I want to design the game around.
Nice, man.
A lot of people have actually
He's a good
found.
guy.
Thanks, man. A lot of people have actually found like just this mode in general as fun and addictive, from what I've been able to judge from the booth.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. But yeah, I mean, I personally, I like bosses. I like Ikaruga. I like games like that where you just, you know, there's non-stop kind of stuff going on.
Yeah,
this is actually pretty tame. The music will actually adapt to the you know, the craziness on the screen also. So a lot of the visuals, like the aesthetics and the you know, the audio is not finished. So a lot of this stuff is still very placeholder. I am a musician first and foremost, so the music is definitely something that will get a super hardcore final pass when the game's ready to be done. Yeah, so.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Chris. Yeah. Thank you, XSplit and Luis, and all you guys.
Yeah. That guy knows what's up. How you doing? Yeah, not too bad,
How you
man.
doing?
He's having a lovely time at PAX.
Right.
This guy knows.
Really quick, Chris, just because I'm so close to this final power-up, let's activate.
I did that. No, go ahead.
So let me activate this. And, oh, actually, I need 3 materials. So I have unlocked the danger sensor, which is the final power-up on the right side.
Yeah.
What this does is I'll show you, like, if a fireball comes within your vicinity, time actually slows down.
Oh.
So it kind of gives you some time to kind of pay attention and, like, focus on that side.
That's nice, man.
Yeah, it's not super beneficial when you don't have that right side up, but let's see if I can do that. Oh, man. Material's not spawning as quick as it should.
Come on, Material, you can do it. We believe in you.
There was actually a guy who's playing right now, right before I came here, and was playing it nonstop. Actually has the highest score right now over at the booth.
Yeah.
If you do have the highest score at the end of the day and you go to the booth, you do win a free shirt. So there's
Everyone
that.
likes shirts.
Yep. So anyway, my point was that guy kept playing it. He actually found the bug where the material was actually spawning a lot slower than this.
Yeah.
So I just recoded it right there on the show floor, pushed it back to the PS4.
Street coding.
Yeah.
You're coding on the streets. You're just like, hey, man, this needs changing.
Absolutely.
I'm coding right here. I ain't got time. Battle coding. I think that's the future.
Yeah, totally.
You start coding it into cover. You got Dose 1 over at the
really?
Devolver booth. I hear Dose is turning up. I don't know if he's here yet, but you could battle code rather than battle rap. That's the future, man.
That guy's pushing some gang beasts, man.
Man, Dose is so cool.
Yep.
Anyway, thank you for joining us, man.
Thank you.
A pleasure as ever.
Thank you very much.
Have a wonderful time. Enjoy the rest of your PAX.
Absolutely.
And yeah, we will be back very soon. I've heard rumors that there's some sort of Transformers turning up. I don't know. I hear that there's a guy called Chris Segler who's over there right now, and I hear he does a really good impression of a Transformer, and I might make him do it. But we'll see. Anyway, also, if you could get hashtag Long John Marshall, if that can go anywhere, I will personally be more than happy about that. Long John Marshall. If that gets tweeted once, I'll be happy. So please get that. The guy's got me. He's doing it. Hashtag Long John Marshall. That's all I want. He's got me. That guy knows. He knows. Thank you, man. You take care. PAX is wonderful. We'll be back soon with Transformers. Stick around. See you soon.